What is up, guys, and welcome back for another X-Plane 10 video on the VATSIM network. This is going to be a user-requested flight from Mr. Infinite Flight Videos. Thank you for the request, dude. I appreciate it. If any of you other guys have any other requests, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to get to all these flights. So anyways, guys, here we are on the ground in New York, JFK. I grabbed some scenery. It was on sale. It was 15 bucks. Actually, you know what? Let's kind of just back out here and grab a look at things. It is pretty good. It's running mediocre right now with the overcast and the thunderstorms going on, but it is a very nice scenery. Very, very nice, actually. It's got everything you would possibly need. Pretty cool. Like I said, it was 15 bucks at the org store. I think it's been out for a long time. But anyways, yeah, very nice. I needed some New York scenery. I had like the stock scenery and it just wasn't cutting it anymore. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Brings the frame rates down to about 35, 40 sometimes. Even lower when you try and zoom in, but we can deal with that. Not a problem running that. Anyways, guys, without further ado, let's jump inside the cockpit and get this thing. Alrighty, guys, here we are inside the cockpit. We are connected to the VATSIM network. We're going to go up here, actually. We're going to grab our weather real quick. Let's do KJFK. Alrighty, we just need our altimeter 2993. Alrighty, so we're going to set that. Oh, fuck, yes. Back to this. 2993. Set and set. Perfect. Bring that over. I know it's going to be 5,000. That's fine. Alrighty, so I have our zero fuel weights plugged in. We're looking at 59.5 today on the zero fuel weights. Very heavy for the 320. I don't know if I've flown it this heavy in a long time, but we're going to go down here. We're going to go to the init page. We're just going to kind of fill this out right now. So, like I said, we're going from KJFK over to Orlando, KMCO. We're going to line our IRS. And this is a completely different plane, and I forgot that I have to actually do these. In its turnaround state, these come off. Kind of weird. Alrighty, we'll enter that 7 minutes. Let's go over here. Turn that. We'll go there. Do that. Alright, so we are on ground power right now. We can leave that. We can go ahead and get our, we don't need our beacon on yet, but we can get the nav and logo on. Let's get some lights on over here. We can arm our emergencies. Go back down here. I forget what I have to do with all this stuff. Everything else looks good. We can just go back to the FMC. Alright, our flight number today, we are JetBlue JBU 789. Which happened a little bit earlier. They've probably landed already, but that's okay. Cost index, we'll leave that blank for now. We'll have to put in the flight plan before we fill all that fun information out. We won't go to our perfs yet. We'll just go to flight plan. There you go. Now we can switch over to frequency. And as everything's aligning here. Alrighty, so it seems like we've lost our air traffic control, so this looks like it's going to be completely on us, which isn't a problem. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to go ahead and close our doors. Yeah, that's good for now. Alright, let's go down here. We're going to set up this ourselves. The winds are calm, so we're going to just grab 22 right because it's right here beside us. And it's usually the take off a runway. We're going to use the JFK-3 departure, no transition. We're going to go back to our flight plan. We're going to insert that. After that, we are looking for wavy. Insert that. After wavy, we're looking for MJ. Alright, after MJ we're looking for an airway. We're going to jump on J174 to ORF. J Airways J174 to ORF. Alrighty. From Orf, we're going to jump back on an airway J121. J121, HSC, J121, is HSC correct? CHS. Alright. We're going to follow that up with a J79 to OMN. J79 to OMN. Insert that. After OMN, we are looking for the arrival, actually. So we're going to be... the weather stands correctly. We'll go ahead and grab it right now, but when I checked, we were going to be on the 3-4s, I think. KMCO. We got 270 at 5. So not really a big deal, to be honest with you, and I think it would be much easier if we came in on the 17s. So we'll take 17 left. I believe that's gonna work. Let's grab a look right here quickly. 17 left, which is gonna be this guy here. No, we don't want that one. We want I guess we should take 18 right? Is that feasible? Yeah, let's take 18 right. So let's go back. Go back. Back. There we go. LS 18 right. And we'll do it via the Carly 4 arrival. I don't think we're grabbing it from a via, are we? Oh, I'm in. There it is. Insert that. Perfect. Everything looks good with that. No discontinuities. That makes me happy. Perfect. We'll scroll back to the top. There we go. Let's go over to our perfs. Our transition is good. So our V1's looking at 142 VR, 147 V2, 159. Wow. That is extreme, but I guess doable. Flaps are going to be 2/up. I need at least 2.0 today, I think. Flex is going to be set to flex 59 today. And our throttle red and throttle out 2100. We'll uplink all that to the data. We'll go back to our NIT page. Cost index today is going to be 090. And we're looking for a cruise level of 360. And that all works out perfectly. And if we go back to flight plan, we're going to have everything plugged in there, which it is perfect. Everything should work beautifully. That makes me happy. Alright, we have our flight started with the V8. Let's go up top here. Let's go ahead and get our seatbelts on. And our no smoking. Let's go ahead and get our beacon light on. And let's fire up the EPU. Kick on the EPU bleed. And once we have APU, we can kick off our external power and get our pushback ready. Alrighty, there's our APU. Go ahead and disconnect the ground power. Go over here, ground. Ground goes bye-bye, fuel goes bye-bye, catering goes bye-bye. Perfect. Alrighty. Everything looks good. So he requested that we do a single engine taxi. So that's what we're going to do today. So with that, I'm going to plan the pushback. Alrighty, let's get engine selector over to start. And let's fire up our left engine.
Starting engine 1.
On behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard the flight. Make sure your seatbelt is fastened. Return your seat backs and trays to their full upright position. Also, please turn off all electronic devices. Thank you.
Pushback complete. Set parking brake, tow is disconnected and steering pin has been removed. Have a nice flight.
Alrighty. So engine number 1 is on and stabilized. We get pumps on for number 2. We won't start that one up yet. Alrighty. So our taxi lights can go on. When I turn off, can go on as well. Everything's good with that. We can go ahead and kill the APU bleed. And we'll start a timer. For 2 minutes. And we will announce our taxi. So much more window room in this plane. It's weird. So used to flying the 330. Or not the 777, or not even, wow, 733. Alrighty, let's announce our intentions to everybody here.
Seatbelt by lifting the upper portion of the buckle. It's preferred that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight in case of turbulence. There are several emergency exits throughout this plane. Please take a moment to locate your closest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you toward the available exits. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide which can be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and air pressure are always monitored through.
Alrighty, we'll stop right here. Put the parking brake on.
Park brake on.
And we'll go ahead and fire up engine number 2.
Engine 2.
Flaps position 2. Let's go ahead and get our auto brake over to max. Let's go ahead and get our spoilers armed. And we'll get our engine mode selector back to normal. Perfect, everything looks good. We've got that guy coming in.
Park brake off.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and get our landing lights on. Nose wheel to takeoff. And let's get our strobe lights on as well. We'll give the cabin a ring. Let's get our pack 1, pack 2.
Approaching 2 right. On runway 2 right.
Alrighty, let's do this, guys. Got our throttles up to about 40%. Everything looks good. Alrighty, flex set.
Approaching
Power
3 1 right.
Airspeed is live.
One 100 knots.
V1.
V1. Rotate.
Positive climb. Gears going up.
Gear up.
Alrighty. When I turn this can come off, nose wheel can come off.
Approaching 3 1 right. 3,000 remaining. Two 2,700 remaining. 2,400 remaining. 2,100 remaining. 1,800 remaining. 1,500 remaining.
Gear up.
And just to shave some time off, we're gonna go direct Yazoo. I guess we have to go. No, we can go direct Yazoo. Alrighty, let's go ahead and
Autopilot 1,
engage.
cross check.
Autopilot 1.
2, cross check. Autopilot 1, cross check.
We're gonna go ahead and climb to 360. We'll put it in managed mode.
Speed check.
Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 0.
position. Ensure that your luggage is stowed below the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Keep all electronic devices turned off until we arrive safely at the gate. Thank you.
How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are enjoying this flight. Again, this user-requested flight from New York to Orlando. We are just coming through 10,000 feet, guys, usually when I turn the videos back on. But now that we have the editing software, we're just combining them into one full flight. I hope everybody is enjoying that. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you have any requests, please feel free to throw them down in the comments of any of the videos. I'll usually see it. I will usually try and get to it. I have another request that I'll be working on hopefully within the next week's Phoenix to Las Vegas, then Las Vegas over to San Fran, so two little hop trip. So that should be fun. Everything is looking good. The weather right now, I believe, as long as things haven't changed, we're looking at 2004, 10 miles, scattered 4,500, which it looks like right now. Scattered 25,000, which we had coming down, and altimeter 2994. For some reason it won't click 2994, so we'll just put 2995. And yeah, everything else looks good. We're slated for a arrival into 18 right today. And yeah, everything should be good. Caught a weird flag without ATC. I'm so used to flying with ATC. A little bit of a change, but it's nice. It's quiet. Kind of just do my own thing, expect everything. That's the beauty of, you know, flying these type of pay airplanes and stuff like that, is you are you're pretty aware of your surroundings and your situations if you've been flying it for quite a while, so it just becomes second nature. Buttons here, buttons there, and setting the right altitude and speeds and all that fun stuff, especially going to this. Let's go ahead and set up our perfs. Let's go over to phases. Alright, so we're looking at 299, we'll put 5, just right. Temperature was 27 degrees, winds were 200 at 4, sorry. Traditional altitude 18,000 feet, so we're looking for a V approach of 143, VLS of 135. Perfect, flap config is full, everything's good there. Go over to flight plan.
Approach phase activated. We need more drag.
There's our
sir.
approach phase. Turn our ILS on. I don't fly into here very often, so we're definitely going ILS. And we can go
Speed
flaps
check.
1.
Flaps 1.
Gears coming down.
Gear down.
My turn offs are going on, and nose wheels going to land. Did not want to grab the localizer there for some reason. Very weird.
Speed check. Flaps 3.
2,500.
Check. 43 is what we're looking for. That works.
Speed check. Flaps full.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and arm
Spoiler
our
armed.
spoilers.
Radio altimeter
Auto brake
alive.
is set. We are on the slope, a little bit under. Gain that back right now. Man, this thing flies so much different than the 730.
1,000.
Check. Alrighty, landing gears down, signs are on, spoilers are armed, flaps are full, landing config is normal, landing lights are on, auto brake is set, and TCAS is on. Good to go, guys, good to go. Slight crosswind, and by slight I mean very slight. Not really anything
Approaching
to work with.
1-8 right.
Thank you.
$500. 400. 300.
100 above.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
3,000
Nacelle.
remaining.
Is full.
And reverse screen. Nose down.
2,700 remaining. 2,400 remaining.
Alrighty, and there we have it. Safe landing
2,100
to
remaining.
Orlando. We're going to pull those up. Let's go ahead and get our flaps up. Let's go ahead and kick off the landing lights and nose wheel to taxi. Go ahead and fire up the EPU.
One hundred. 50, 40, 30, 20. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20.
And let's go find a parking spot. Like I said, I'm extremely unfamiliar with this. I usually fly out of Fort Lauderdale, or I love flying out of Fort Lauderdale. Some awesome scenery done. So I usually fly out of there, or into.
Approaching 3-6 right.
So we're clear on both sides.
At that point, we will have parked at the gate and it will be safe for you to get up. Check around your seat for any personal belongings. Use caution when opening overhead bins, as luggage may have moved around during the flight. If you need assistance when deboarding, please remain seated until everyone else has exited. We would be happy to help you. On behalf of the crew, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us on this flight. We look forward to seeing you in the future. Have a great day.
Southwest right there. Maybe I'll go over here beside the American. And let's go ahead up here. Let's kick on our APU bleed. I like that stand right there. That one looks like it's nice. I'm gonna go straight for it. Doesn't look like there's auto gate at this airport. That's okay. This one was just off the org. I'm not sure if there's a better one. If there is, somebody link me to it, please. That would be greatly appreciated.
Park brake on.
And there we have it, guys. Go ahead and kill engine number 2. Parking brake is going on. And there we have it. I hope you enjoyed that flight, Infinite Flight Lessons, especially you, sir. This was your request. And yeah, guys, I will see you in the next video. Take care.